we've got celebrities and stuff. This is great. We are going to record this as well. So we'll have this live stream. We're also going to record it. So we should have it up now. We've got celebrities. Oh, man, I can hear myself. Live stream. All right.
Got yourself a little app. You got yourself a little background.
Yeah, let me see. How do I get rid of that? Okay. There we go. Gone. All right. So we got the live stream up and rolling now too. Perfect. All right. And let's record here. Hello and welcome to the 2024 year-end celebration for Broken Arts Entertainment. It's been an incredible year. First of all, thank you so much for everybody that has joined today. We are very excited to present to you our awards for 2024. We're excited to talk a little bit about how we got to where we are as well. And then we're going to talk about 2025 and what 2025 is going to look like. And I brought along 3 of our executive producers. We have 6, just for those of you that are playing along at home. So I have to the left of me. I have Hannah Lee DeFreitas. She is executive producer, director of creative marketing. And then I have both of our executive producers over anthologies. That's Jack Davis and Helen May, and they are all presenting today. We have others on as well. We have Dana Hall, who is our executive producer, director of learning and development and other things. I like to throw other things in there as well. We also have newest executive producer, Cole Zubak, who's in charge of our website and other things. I just like to throw out the other things. Unable to make it right now, but also one of our executive producers is Laura Hogan. She's our director of marketing and IMDb. And you guessed it, other things. Yeah. We have writers on, we have actors on, we have fans on, we have a bunch of new company members as well. So sit back, relax. I think this is going to take about an hour. At least the way I timed it last night, it came out to be an hour, but we'll see. We don't know. Like there might be some technical difficulties and things like that. But yeah, multiple hats is part of the job description. Thanks, Bob. So let's talk about 2024 real quick. And by real quick, I don't mean real quick. Actually, before we even begin all of that, I'm gonna try not to, because I know that a lot of you probably are well hydrated anyway, but there is a word that if it comes up from any of the 4 of us or Ian when he joins, then you're going to have to drink. And it's when we play a drinking game, it's about hydration. It's not necessarily about anything else. And so we are hoping that you have a drink with you. Anytime the word compelling is said, we will need everyone to take a drink. Yeah, thank you, Dana.
Oh.
Our goal is to keep people hydrated. So keep people hydrated so that we're never thirsty. We have we're able to be in good voice for everybody. Apparently Cole might be on the wrong Zoom.
Oh
no. That's all right. You know, we have time for bloopers and things like that. All right.
Do you have any hold music?
I know. All right.
Thanks, Anna.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Let me just make sure that we get this link over to Cole before we get really the fun part of today started.
Oh man. How much fun did we have today?
Dana's taking Zara with a light mist. That sounds good. Me too.
That's great. All right, let's talk about 2024. It has been an incredible year for us. And if you look at where we started to where we are today, with still 2 weeks remaining in the year, we've experienced tremendous growth in our personal abilities from an acting and performance standpoint, in our tech. Everybody has committed to upgrading their tech so that when we go into, well, even, I mean, just looking at the future podcast, but going into 2025, that we are all on the same playing level when it comes to the tech. We've also experienced tremendous growth in our social platforms, tremendous growth in our YouTube presence and our Spotify presence as well. We've become really adept at telling fantastic stories. And we couldn't get there without the 37 writers that submitted shows that ended up being selected for our anthologies. And we couldn't get there without the cast and the company that we had in 2024, the 32 artists that we had in 2024 that helped us get there as well. And we couldn't get there without our fans. And so this is really a huge thank you and a massive amount of gratitude for everyone that has been a part of Broken Arts Entertainment. Now, here's what's crazy about this whole thing. So we had 32 performers, we had 37 writers in 2024, and I look at the entirety, and I did the math last night. The entirety since 2015 till right now, we've had 191 actors, performers in any of our shows, whether it's web series or it's audio fiction. Yeah, that's a big number. That's a huge number. And that is amazing because it shows that we're doing something that people love. So I was asked recently, what does broken arts mean, right? What does broken arts mean to me? And what's really cool about this is it definitely has a different meaning for me than it does for most people that are part of broken arts. And that's great. I think it's awesome that people are able to take broken arts and have it defined the way they want it to be defined. Like the way I define broken arts entertainment is different than the way Hannah does or Jack does, or Helen or Dana or Steve or anybody else that's in our group, in our company. Everybody gets to define what that means differently. For me, broken arts is a representation of people that have been through trauma and have made it to the other side, utilizing their superpowers as a way to connect with the world, either through artistry, creativity, or through impact and storytelling. Like either way, like that's what broken arts means to me, but that's not what broken arts necessarily means to Jack or to you. It's something different for everybody. And I think that's part of the compelling action that Broken Arts is all about. You're welcome. It's been about 3 minutes, so 4 minutes.
New record.
Yeah, new record. So to continue that, we have added 20 people, 20 new folks to our company. And these people will also have the opportunity. These amazing performers have the opportunity to have broken arts, however, to be able to define broken arts to fit them, whether it's from your background or the way you are different and changing art and always looking outside the box. One of the things that sets broken arts apart is that we're not following any kind of mainstream model. I mean, there are others that are doing work just like us, but we're not following them. Like we're not trying to replicate what they're doing. We are literally breaking art as we go. Whether it's the different ways that we set up our shows, or the way we're this family that exists together, and some people have called us a cult, but this family that exists together with the effort of creating beautiful art and really doing it in a way that inspires and tells stories effectively. And in 2025, we are going to continue to do that. And so that's what we are. So yeah, are we a cult? Yeah, if you are into improving and motivation and developing your craft and helping see others be successful, then yes, we are a cult. And we believe in each other and we provide uplift to each other. And it's really an incredible thing to see the amount of investment that people are making into what we do to create this better art that we continue to move. I had somebody ask me like, hey, when are you guys taking over the media? When you become part of the media empire? And I'm like, I don't know that that's ever going to be us. But I'm not ruling it out either. Like, if something in the industry needs to be broken, we're the ones to do it, and why not break art with us, right? So that's my intro. 2024 has been amazing, but let's go over some stats. because we have some really incredible stats to go over. So incredible that I'm going to change my background. It's going to seem like it seems like I'm being tricky here, but I'm not. The others are like, but wait, where's mine? Where's mine? Nope, that's 2025 preview. Nope, that's who's been here the longest. And I guess I didn't load it. All right, anyway. Let's go back to this one. So we have in 2024, we are closing in on 92,000 total views, uploads, listens across all of our platforms. And it's funny because at the beginning of the year, nobody would have thought we'd get to 100,000. And we have a shot in the next 2 weeks to get to 100,000 total views, listens, downloads from our 2024 efforts. And our most popular country is still the United States. Sorry about that, Rosie and Dela. Yeah, I gathered that from what Cole said. I did send out a new email. Sorry, I just reading a note from Kim. I sent out a new email with the link, and people will be able to watch afterwards. Anyway, so our never had a goal of 100,000. Our goal now has changed. In 2025, our goal is we would like to see 100,000 for every anthology, 100,000 for each of our series, and beyond. And when you put the math together, that puts us close to 800,000. So I think that's our goal for 2025 is 800,000. And that doesn't include some surprise stuff that I have yet to tell you guys about for 2025. Our biggest podcast was the Future Podcast. Future Podcast ended up at 40 right now, as of right now, which, by the way, Outpost and Appetizers, two Scott Sickles shows, are currently over 1,000 views in the last 48 hours. So not sure what's going on there, but that's great news. Again, it's just part of the machine. So something hit with them recently, and here we go again. The ride continues. Closing in on 50,000 total views, uploads, and listens for the future. We're at overall, A Fragile Mind was number 2, which is a series. For those of you that are not familiar, Fragile Mind's coming out, and I don't want to ruin what Hannah has to tell us about that. But Fragile Mind in 2024, we're at 44,631 total uploads, views, listens. And then we have the Loved Ones series. Now the Loved Ones series is at 5,736 total uploads, views, and listens. So almost 5,800, and should be probably end up around 6,000 by the end of 2024, which is really incredible considering we had nothing heading into that other than A Fragile Mind. Now, what Loved Ones allowed us to do was really kind of piggyback that and Good Vibes Summer, which had a really great Spotify run. But Loved Ones, Good Vibes Summer, great runs leading into the future. But what helped us was what we learned from Loved Ones and Good Vibes Summer. So we learned a ton about how to make this art more effective, more efficiently, higher quality, and better acting. We did all these upgrades because of what we did with Loved Ones and Good Vibes Summer. So huge shout out to everybody that was part of that process, because we would not be here today unless everybody here broke things differently, and we were able to take what they did and make things better. Helen, did you want to say something?
No, I was just doing the we love you guys. Hand signal. We love you guys.
All right, we continue to add people in. People are still coming in, which is great. So moving on. Overall, we also have a pretty incredible social media footprint. We started off the year at somewhere around 250 plus about 450 for Facebook. So about 700 people followed us. And don't get me wrong, most of you here followed us, and we appreciate that. And you've been with us, you've been on the ride for a while, and which is pretty amazing. Today, we sit at just over 8,100 subscribers on YouTube. We have over 3,600 followers on Instagram. On Spotify, we have 890 followers, and that's across all 4 podcasts. And then on Facebook, we haven't grown much, only 590, about almost 600 on Facebook. So when you put that all together, though, we are over 13,000 followers, and some of that's redundant. Some of them follow everything that we do, but that's an incredible number when we started off at 700 at the beginning of the year. Now, again, we'd like to continue to grow that as well. And I definitely see with the work that we're about to put out, I see that doubling, tripling, quadrupling, and continuing to garner a larger footprint in this space, especially audio drama. So that's kind of a look back on 2024. But I do want to recognize the people who have, and I've mentioned it a couple times, but the people that have been here the longest. So only because it's without your, I'm going to call it infinite, but your infinite belief in what we're doing that, oh, I hit the wrong button. This is what I get from multitasking and speaking at the same time. Your infinite belief in what we're doing that has created this amazing situation that we're in right now. So kudos to you. And here you go. Let me unpin some folks. Don't worry, I'll bring you back. I'll bring you back. All right. So first of all, Jack Davis, executive producer. Jack Davis. I've known Jack Davis since 2004. I think that's the number we put
somewhere
in
there. Yeah.
Yeah. Jack was 12 years old when I met him. I taught him a little bit how to pitch, how to throw baseball.
That's right.
But he was in a show that I was in Belfast, Maine. That's where I met Jack. And then when Jack moved down to Maryland to go to college, came back to the Portland, Maine area, and Jack has basically been with us ever since. So in 2015, he played a role in a slam poem play called We Are the Broken People. That was the very first thing that Broken Arts Entertainment produced. We did it for Port Fringe 2015. In 2019, Molly McGill played the lead role in 11 Days, which was for Port Fringe 2019, and that's when we used Broken Arts as a production company for theater. And at that time, we were called Broken Arts Productions. We changed to Broken Arts Entertainment in 2020, and we started to do web series as a result of the pandemic. And then Jamie Lupien Swenson, who came along way before all this, Jamie Lupien Swenson was in Playground Rules along with Randy Hunt and Emma Ukaitis. Emma Ukaitis has been with us very long as well. She's gone through our children's theater programs. In 2020, we also had Randy Hunt. Randy Hunt was also one of our leads in Quarantine 2038, as was Emma Ukaitis and Molly McGill and Jack Davis. Helen May came to us in 2020 as well, kind of on a random, hey, we're doing a reading tonight of the show, and we had an actress in place. They weren't able to make it, so then I was like, hey, let's have who can bring me somebody. Randy Hunt recommended Helen. Helen joined and became Naomi Rutledge, and in Quarantine 2038, and has been with us ever since. Ian Ashland, also, he was part of the press corps in 2038. 2038, and joined us in 2020. So was Kim Gordon. Kim Gordon was also part of the press corps in Quarantine 2038. So she came to us in 2020. Cole Zuback, who's one of our executive producers, he did a reading of Crossing Lines in 2022. And Nathan Roche also did a reading in 2022 of The Final Out. DC Cartho, who's on here today, was also part of that reading, as well as some of the other performers. And Lily Collins, 2022, was part of the first reading for Just in Time for our original reading. So those are all the folks that have been here the longest, and I am very excited to have everybody else that has joined. And overall, the takeaway is this: like, yes, I want to recognize the people that have been here the longest, but also it's about the contributions that they make and that everybody that will be making here in the future in 2025. All right. So now it is time for us to do some awards. 2024 was a big year, and the performing aspects of that year, incredible. We're going to start it off with the nominees for Best Director. So let me find Hannah.
Right.
Yeah, let me find.
Okay, are you ready?
Not yet. You're not pinned yet. Hold on. It's a good thing it's alphabetical here. It's not alphabetical. What happened? There you are.
We need hold music for every time.
I know. I need hold music. All right. I'm gonna unpin me, and I'm gonna give Hannah the keys to the car. There you go. Hannah Lee DeFreitas, everybody.
Hi, everybody. All right, I'm here to tell you about our amazing directors for all of our anthologies this year. Everybody did such a great job, such a great job. And we've narrowed it down to 3 per anthology. So here we go. So for Loved Ones, we have Cole Zuback with Pre-Written, Helen May with Hanging On for Near Life, and Nathan Roach with Play in the Rain.
All right. Drum roll, please. Oh, where again, we need music. Hold music. Hold music, please. Where's my list?
Do, 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 do.
Right. The tension's filling the room.
All right, and the winner is Nathan Roach with Play in the Rain.
Woo-hoo!
Congratulations!
Good.
Okay, that's awesome. We're so proud of you. Moving on to Good Vibes Summer, tongue twister. We have Helen May with The Sun, Moon, and Selena, Derek Kingsley with That Last Summer, and Randy Hunt with Telling the Bees. And the winner is Derek Kingsley with That Last Summer. Yay! Oh my gosh, that's so great. And lastly, we have the Future Anthology. Our nominees are Cole Zuback with Outpost, Helen May with Reanima, and Joe Swenson with Appetizers. And the winner is Helen May with Reanima!
Nice, Helen.
And just so you know, there
Congratulations!
are no shenanigans going on here. They're finding out, our presenters are finding out real time. So yeah. Ian,
I'm so happy for you guys.
Ian has not joined. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah. So congratulations to all of our directors. And we wouldn't do like this is another part of what we do that's different than most audio dramas is we sign or audio fiction or whatever you want to call us. We assign directors to every show, and there's a proactive process as well as the artistic aspects of this. And I probably should have brought up how the awards ended up being disseminated. The awards were voted on by Reddit users who had listened to our anthologies. So we ended up with and Reddit has actually been a very big source of how we do where we are today. So, and apparently Dan needs us all to drink. So make sure you drink. I need some more liquid. Thank you, Dan. All right. Give me 1 second. I found somebody else. All right. I'll pin Ian here in a second once he now that he's here. Welcome, Ian. I'll have to unmute you as well, but we're not ready for you yet. All right. Our next award that we are giving away. That we are recognizing is Best Actor. So let me bring Helen on. All right, Helen, you are on.
Hello, everybody. So I'm very excited to be presenting Best Actors. So we have for Loved Ones, Ray Fletcher in Right as Rain, Derek Kingsley in Schism, and Nathan Roach for Play in the Rain.
Drum roll, please.
Best Actor goes to for Loved Ones. It's going to be Ray Fletcher in Right as Rain. Congratulations.
Awesome. Congratulations. All right. Next one is Good Vibe Summer.
Right, so for Good Vibes Summer Best Actors, nominated for Best Actors, pardon me, are Nathan Roach with Invisible Tan, Derek Kingsley in Magical Thinking, and Chris Susi for The Love of the Game. Best Actor for Good Vibes Summer goes to Derek Kingsley, Magical Thinking. Congratulations.
Congratulations for sure. All right, last one, The Future.
Okay, and last but not least, The Future, our most recent anthology. Nominated for Best Actor is Cole Zubek with Tailor Made, Anthony Zanuga with Appetizers, and Jamie Ornstein in Time Motion Dilation. Best Actor for The Future goes to Anthony Zanuga, Appetizers. Congratulations.
Congratulations to everybody there. That's awesome. Great job, Helen. Great job. All right, we're moving on to our next category, which is Best Actress, and that is going to be Ian. So let me bring Ian on here. Let me find him first. Ian. This list is so big. I hear him. Oh, maybe I can just do it here. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for laughing, Ian.
You're welcome. Anytime. That's what I'm here for.
All right, Best Actress.
All right. Starting with Good Vibe Summer, or sorry, just
Starting
making
with
sure I'm
Loved
doing the
Ones.
order. Loved Ones.
Loved
Gotcha. All right. So for Loved Ones, our nominees for Best Actress are Laura Hogan in Pre-Written, Dana Hall in Hanging On for Near Life, and Gwen Fraser for Angel Flight.
All right, sending you right now the winner.
And the winner is.
Oh, I sent it to you on YouTube.
Oh,
I
on
mean,
YouTube.
not
Oh, I
YouTube,
do
on
not
Zoom.
have
On Zoom.
on
Sorry,
Zoom.
on
Oh,
Zoom.
got it. Got it. Sorry.
Okay.
There we go. Aha. And our winner is Laura Hogan for Pre-Written. Woo! Awesome. Congratulations, Laura. And so next is Good Vibe Summer, yes?
Yes.
All right. So the nominees for Best Actress for Good Vibe Summer are Hannah Lee DeFreitas for Backseat Driver, uh, Kim Gordon for Telling the Bees, and Dana Hall for The Mating Habits of Shoreline Birds.
And this was the closest vote overall. That's how strong and compelling
Oh, time to drink.
everybody's effort was. I need a new drink, by the way.
Right, me too. I actually realized my drink was empty.
There you go.
All right. And our winner is, but with a close margin, Dana Hall for The Mating Habits of Shoreline Birds. Congratulations, Dana. And all the nominees did such a fantastic job. It's so good, but very nice work, Dana. And last but not least, our nominations for the future. So, first nominee is Gwen Fraser for Reanima. The next is Shelby Parker for Rotted, and Laura Hogan for Eden 2.
All right, let's see what happens.
And our winner is Gwen Fraser for Reanima. Congratulations, Gwen.
Congratulations, Gwen. Awesome. Awesome job, Ian. Thank you so much.
No problem.
All right, let's see here. Let's bring in Jack.
All righty. Hi, everyone. My name's Jack, and I'll be doing the best show. All right. Are we ready, Joe?
I'm ready. Yeah, are you
All
ready?
right.
All right.
So for Loved Ones series, best show, nominees are Pre-Written, Hanging On for Near Life, and Angel Flight. And the winner is wait for it to pop up here.
It's in your chat. I just sent it to you.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Pre-Written. The winner is
Woohoo!
Pre-Written for Loved Ones.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Director Cole Zuback. Good job, Cole. All right, now, and for the nominations for Good Vibes Summer Best Show are Backseat Driver, Telling the Bees, and The Sun, the Moon, and Selena. And the winner is Telling the Bees. Telling the Bees is the winner of Best Show for Good Vibes Summer. All righty. And last but most certainly not least is The Future. And the Best in Show nominees are Outpost, April 11th, 2028, and Reanima. And the winner is Reanima. Congratulations, Helen, for directing such a great show. Nice job, Helen.
Awesome. Awesome. All right. So that brings us down to our 2024 overall winners. And again, this is as voted on by our fans on Reddit. For those of you that are fans on Reddit, fantastic. Congratulations. Thank you for your input. And so we are down to, and so we're going to do this pretty straight up. It's based on who won each of the anthologies. So our nominees for Best Show are Pre-Written by Erin Mullen Smith. Pre-Written is a show that is about a school shooting that takes place, but from a unique perspective. It's really a beautiful show. Starred Laura Hogan, Jamie Lupien Swenson, directed by Cole Zuback, and written by Erin Mullen Smith. Our second nominee is Telling the Bees by John Kelly, starring Kim Gordon and Emma Euclides. This is a story and directed by Randy Hunt. This is a story about, it's a story that's about dealing with the passing of a loved one, and at the same time you learn to speak to the bees. It's a beautiful story. If you haven't a chance to listen to it, you should. So Telling the Bees by John Kelly. And our third show for Best Show nomination is Reanima by Ali Cantor. And I probably just froze, and I apologize for that. So hopefully everybody caught up. But Reanima by Ali Cantor. Reanima is the story of a person who has lost their life-ish, but not their consciousness. And so their consciousness is then transported into a, I don't want to say a robot, but kind of a futuristic body that has 7 million or 7 trillion, or as Ali Cantor says, humanoid sex doll. 7 trillion nerve endings. It's an incredible story, really, really well written and performed. It was directed by Helen May, starring Gwen Fraser and Shelby Parker. So beautiful stories. All right. The winner of Show of the Year. Actually, I'm going to save that for the end. So then we also have nominations. We have Nathan Roach for Best Director, Play in the Rain. We have Derek Kingsley for That Last Summer. And we have Helen May for Reanima. For Best Actor, we have Ray Fletcher for Right as Rain, Derek Kingsley for Magical Thinking, Anthony Zuniga for Appetizers on an Island Somewhere. And then for Best Actress, we have Laura Hogan from Pre-Written. We have Dana Hall for Mating Habits of Shoreline Birds, and we have Gwen Fraser for Reanima. All right, because we like to do things differently here, I'm going to show you who won all at once. You guys ready? Anybody want to throw out some drum roll? Here we go. Here are your 2024 winners. Pre-Written by Erin Mullen Smith. Best Director, Helen May for Reanima. Best Actress, Gwen Fraser for Reanima. And Best Actor, Derek Kingsley for Magical Thinking. Congratulations to everybody. You guys ended up having, and everybody had a great impact. There are no losers here. Everybody wins from an entertainment standpoint. But congratulations to everybody. I will, for those of you that have won, I will send you laurels as well that show everything so that you can put this on your site. We'll also put this on our sites as well. All right. So that is 2024, kind of in a nutshell. But what year-end celebration would not be possible without talking about what's coming in 2025. So as I mentioned earlier, we have added 20 new folks, 20 new performers, and a wide variety from very professional to, as far as resume goes, to just kind of starting off. And here are our new members for 2025, and I'll try to get out of the way. I'm going to go through and name them. Antonella Perez Ferrero from Georgia. Antonella has a very smooth voice, very animated as well, very animated voice. I really enjoyed their reel. Bernie Horton from Ottawa. Bernie's got a character-driven voice, made some great choices in our meet and greet that set him apart as a performer as well. Bob Sawyer from Maine. Bob Sawyer is not only an actor, but he's also an editor. So he joins us as an editor as well. Kathy Tran from California. Kathy's personality is going to blow everybody away. Like, it's an incredibly fun, bubbly personality, and the energy that she put into her monologue really set her apart. Dan Sharrow from Maine. Dan is somebody who I've worked with in the past. Dan's got a very smooth quality in his voice, so it's going to play really well for a lot of people. Emily Morse Lee, another character, high energy personality, which is great. We love those high energy personalities. And I think more than most, Emily also displayed a massive want to joining Broken Arts Entertainment, and it showed in every interaction that we've had. Jack Dumas, he's a student at the University of Southern California. Jack is also, he's an announcer for esports items. Don't know a lot about it, but his voice is really fun. Jacqueline Hume from Maryland. Jacqueline is a professional performer, professional writer as well. In fact, we had our meet and greet while she was in the Dominican Republic, which was really cool and again different. Jenna Jane, another high energy, high impact performer. Jenna Jane is actually an award-winning journalist as well. And a fantastic writer from our Good Vibes. I'm sorry, from our future podcast. She wrote Organic. I'm trying to get out of the way so we can see JP. Which way do I need to go? This way. Yeah, JP DiGennaro. JP stood out as somebody that's going to offer a lot of diverse character work for our upcoming 2025 season. We also have Kevin, I'll lean forward here, Kevin Lowney, who is a professional voiceover artist, mostly in the audiobooks realm, but his audition blew us away. Leslie Whitehead O'Neill from Georgia. She's new to this type of work, so we're really excited to see where she goes, but very unique voice, very lovely. Louise Rook is a UK transplant. She's got a great British accent. She lives in Illinois now. In fact, during our meet and greet, she talked about how her son is playing football. I think he's a junior, and we had to clarify whether it was American football or English football. It's important information, right? Matt Teeter, another unique kind of aged voice, but it's very predisposed to character-driven work. Out of California, Melissa Watson from Illinois. Melissa is also a motivational speaker. She inspires many. We love people that can be inspirational, and I think Melissa is going to do a lot, not just for you as from a performance standpoint, but also for our company from a wellness standpoint. Meredith Nudo from Texas. Meredith is also another high energy. We've got a lot of high energy folks, and her level of want is also way up there. We love that. Nathan Wagner he's from Western Pennsylvania. Nathan is he's a musical theater professional by trade, or from an art standpoint, runs a theater in the Pittsburgh area as well, or does box office or something. I don't know. Does something for a theater in Pennsylvania. Sorry if I got that wrong. He's also a writer, in addition to having a really awesome character-driven voice. De La Ross, also known as Paul De La Ross, is in the UK. He's a voiceover professional. He's been on many video games. He also has a really terrible movie, he'll tell you that first, that he filmed in Thailand. You should check it out on his IMDb profile. Rachel Craig from Tennessee. Rachel has such a great voice, but her choices in the audition were fantastic, and that's what made us want to have Rachel on the team. Sean Polite is from Georgia. Kathy loves terrible movies. That's great. Sean Polite from Georgia. If we were to rank, and we're not going to rank, but if we were to rank, and again, nobody's ranking this, but if we were to rank auditions, Sean was one of the top 2 auditions that we had. Literally committed to go to the extreme in every every ask that we had during our meet and greet, and it was really fantastic. Sean's going to be incredible. Steve Mize, if we were to rank, but we're not going to rank, but if we were to rank, Steve would have been also in that top two. Him and Sean were very, very much on par with each other when it came to the choices and how far they went. Steve's an incredible actor. He's out of California by way of Texas, I think, if I remember correctly. And Steve is a professional performer, so he comes to us with an awesome resume on IMDb. And Yana Ramos, Yana's voice is as silky as they come. It is just the purest voice. And the thing that's great about Yana is the choices that Yana makes are incredible. Absolutely incredible. During our meet and greet, there wasn't a choice that they didn't go the furthest. And I'm not going to talk about it here because I want you to meet Yana yourself. But there are some obstacles that Yana overcomes without notice. Like, just incredible. Fantastic work. That's who's joining us in 2025. It's a powerhouse group. We're going to have a ton of fun in collaboration and working with everyone. So it is absolutely just going to be an incredible year from a talent perspective. And I will be honest, our 2024 folks, everybody who's coming in, also great, fantastic performers as we continue to up our game from a performance standpoint. All right, that's who's joining us in 2025. So let's continue to talk about 2025. And up first, I'm going to bring in Helen to talk about one of our anthologies.
Am I on, Joe?
Yes, you're on. Yeah.
Excellent.
Helen May,
All right.
everybody.
Didn't know if you had to pin me.
I did. I pinned
All
you.
right. So let's talk 2025. So as Joe's already wonderfully said, we have so much on the board for us in 2025. So second up, we have Loved Ones. Let There Be Love. So we have 10 to 12 shows that we will be selecting for Loved Ones season 2 coming March 15th. We have already received over 300 shows, blind auditions, and we will still be accepting auditions until the end of December. So thank you. Submissions, I'm sorry. Submissions, not auditions. So thank you so much to all of our writers who have submitted past and are submitting in the future. We would not be here without you. So we are so grateful to have your submissions. So we look forward to continuing to work with you.
Great. Awesome job, Helen. Also, with Loved Ones, we have an anthology sponsor, which is My Path Pal, which is they're an app they just launched, but they are designed to help widows build community and a lot of community related type things for women that are widows. So it's a really cool opportunity to grow their brand while we continue to grow our brand as well. All right, next up, we have our second season of Good Vibes Summer that will be coming as well. Let's let Jack talk about this. Jack will be the executive producer of Good Vibes Summer.
Yeah. So Good Vibes Summer was a good anthology. It was one of my first times directing. I directed Angel Flight in the Loved One series, but Good Vibes Summer I took on 2 shows. I directed Seventh Inning Stretch and then Desert Island Disc. Adam, who's on here now, I directed his show. Great, a lot of fun. I like Good Vibes Summer because it's lighthearted. It was fun. The other shows, Loved Ones, were kind of heavy, but they were good. And obviously, futuristic, and some of that's kind of heavy too. But Good Vibes Summer was just light, airy, and I like that kind of stuff. So I'm excited to come back. Be the executive producer this time and take over and make Good Vibes Summer the best Good Vibes Summer it can possibly be. And I'm really excited and looking forward to working with everyone, whether it be acting, directing, or executive producing, whatever it needs to be done. I'm here to do it, and I'm excited to meet everyone and work with y'all.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. We are also going to be bringing back the Future anthology. It was such a big hit. We'd have to do it again. And so here to talk a little bit more about that is Hannah.
All right, everybody, close your eyes, hold hands. Let's look into my crystal ball. We're going to talk about the future in the future. So, as we have briefly mentioned, the Future Anthology was a big success for us. We opened with Outpost by Scott Sickles and closed with Reanimal by Ali Cantor, and they were all very well received. People are still enjoying the Future Anthology. And it's the first show we've done since we upgraded and streamlined our tech with sound checks. So we're going to continue to do that and continue to, boost people's expectations of our sound, creating what Joe would like to call cinematic ear candy. Oh, and so since it took us to the next level, we plan to continue to take that even further with the coming year's version of the future. We received a lot of plays and shows to review last year when we were picking our shows. So we hope to have so many great choices to choose from again so we can get the best of the best. And the future in the future is going to be so fun.
That's a lot of future right there. That was awesome. All right. Thank you so much, Hannah. And now we're going to bring in Ian to talk about, we haven't named this yet, but we have a fourth anthology coming.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Ian.
Yeah, so we do have a new anthology coming in 2025, which we're currently calling the Funny Bone Anthology. But essentially, it is a anthology that's dedicated to making you laugh while maintaining our brand of, compelling material. And the name, of course, is subject to change, but the purpose is just to keep things light and funny. We have a very talented crew of, experienced people in improv and sketch comedy and stand-up and things like that that are part of this group. And I think leveraging that's going to be really cool and exciting for 2025. So I'm excited to see what we put together for that.
Awesome. Me too. I am super excited. All right. So those are the four anthologies that we have planned for 2025. So we're adding a new anthology, and that should take us to pretty close to 60 shows just from the anthologies. But we also have series. And so here to talk more about A Fragile Mind and the upcoming release is Hannah.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to pull out my notes. I promised the producers that I would not screech at you guys. This show is so important to me. A Fragile Mind is the show that brought me into Broken Arts Entertainment, so I do have some bias. That is my favorite. Um, but yes, and so I'm so excited to show you guys what we've been working on for season 2. Um, Season 1 was fully out at the end of the 2023 season, but this year we went through the festival circuit. We were nominated for Best Drama at LA Web Fest and Best Concept at New Zealand Web Fest, and we are hoping the success will grow with our next 5 seasons and season 2 which will be the first release of our 2025 season. We have 3 more recording sessions until we wrap on the cast and the show enters post-production, so that's super exciting. The show will be sponsored by Huel and YourSpeak. So isn't that great? That's so cool. And it's very fun because Huel is a superfood and it's a show about superhumans, so super on brand for us. And yes, the show comes out January 1st, 2025, jumping into the rejuvenation chamber, and new year, new me, right? So yeah, tune in for that. Very excited for that. I'm always here to screech about A Fragile Mind. So if you want to screech into the void, join me there.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Hannah. Great job. Great job. All right. And I'm going to talk a little bit about the other series that we have coming up. So in 2025, we've greenlit Just in Time. Finally, Just in Time's been around for a little while. It's won a bunch of awards as a play. It's been produced in a bunch of areas as well. Starring Derek Kingsley as Just in Time, which is a CIA operative who's typically late. Hence the name, and the comedy goes from there. We are expecting a release in May for Just in Time. It'll be Just in Time for May, I think. It's either April or May. I'll have to look at our calendar, but very excited to get that going as well. We have open roles as well for the current company, and that's everybody, to potentially to reach out about, which we'll talk about that in a little bit. We also have 2 more series that we plan on doing in 2025. I'm currently working with several different writers right now to see where we can get to from a series standpoint. Overall, our goal is to have over 120 shows in anthologies and series, 120 shows and episodes in 2025 for shows and anthologies. So that's where we're at for the series part of what we're doing. But we have something else. All right. So one of the things that that we feel is important to us is the uplifting of artists and helping them get recognized for the work that they do, for the amazing work that they do, and give people the opportunity to get in front of some amazing things. As Hannah just mentioned, we were at LA WebFest for Fragile Mind, and we were on the same stage as a nomination standpoint with Jared Leto and Anne Hathaway and Natalie Portman and a lot of really really impressive and Spike Lee and directors, producers that are named people. A Fragile Mind was part of that. And I was thinking, and we were thinking, the group was thinking, the collective, that why can't we do that for you, for the writers that are here, that have great, compelling work, but maybe, and they continue to submit to these festivals all around, and they're getting acceptance into these festivals, but they're theater festivals. So we're going to put together some packages in 2025 to help elevate writers that have been stuck kind of behind the gate. And so we want to put you into festivals. We want to put you into the mainstream, utilizing our community and our resources to create compelling art for you. So, and it'll be this similar format, except for it's from a submissions. Thank you. Thank you, Cole. My drink is empty. So the idea behind it is that you would submit a script to us for consideration. There is a cost, not up front, but there will be a cost associated with it. Just because from a time standpoint, we would want to make sure that because of the powerhouse company that we have, and because of, and by that I mean people, and because of directors and producers and the time that we would want to put into this, which is going to be just as much as we put into our anthologies and just as much as our series, but we want to make sure that we are giving you the best possible opportunity to really gain traction in this space and gain notice. So if you have a show that's 20 to 45 minutes, the show has to be a minimum length of 20 minutes to get into almost every festival that's out there. Maximum length 45. Some go to 45, but we can also cut it at 30, so we can figure it out from there. But if you have a show that you want us to produce for you, like, let's change this. We have the free submissions for the anthologies fitting a theme, but let's say, you know what? I think I have a show that fits Broken Art's brand, and if they produce it for me, what am I going to get? What's in it for me? So if we produce it for you, then what's in it for you is you get a festival ready show. We'll build a festival platform for you. We'll also build reels. We'll do your marketing for you as well, from whatever's necessary to get into the festivals. We'll also put it on our YouTube channel as part of our standalones, and you'll get recognition that way as well. And performance will happen from there, from our 8,000 plus subscribers and more. We'll also put it on all of our socials, so that, again, you get uplift that way. From that standpoint, it's not, I don't want it to be a free thing. I don't want it to be that. I want it to be something that you are investing in, and we are going to invest in as well. So more information will be coming out about that soon. And when we do come out about it, we'll have a specific process that you will follow to submit, and we have specific process on our end for approval. But the goal is to really provide all these amazing writers that a lot of us are associated with, or that are in our company already, but people that want their work seen by others. And we're not going to limit to just festival, perhaps. Maybe you have a full length out there. You're like, man, if Broken Arts Entertainment can turn this into cinematic ear candy for a bigger audience, I would love to do this. And so that's something that we're doing in 2025. All of our anthologies remain free to submit. We're not going to change that model at all. That'll stay the same. We will collaborate with you in 2025. That's something new as well. We're going to also be providing some classes. We're going to have internal classes for Broken Arts Entertainment, but we're also, and again, everybody continue to exercise this acting muscle, right? This performance muscle. We're also going to have, classes for outside Broken Arts Entertainment. There will be a mix potentially of Broken Arts Entertainment company members and people in the public. Again, the goal is to grow this art form and to grow with Broken Arts and have Broken Arts grow with you. All right, I haven't shared all of my background, so why is that? I think I'm missing one. So 2025, I'm going to bring back the folks that we are. Oh, there it is. That's the one. There we go. So that's kind of a better. Let me slide over here a little more. There we go. All right. So that's what 2025 is going to look like. It's been an amazing year. 2024 has been an amazing year. And again, we couldn't be here without all of the people that have been part of Broken Arts Entertainment over the years and this year. And I want to recognize these four, but I also want to recognize Dana Hall. Dana Hall has been instrumental. Her belief in Broken Arts Entertainment drives all of us. And I think it's incredible. Thank you so much, Dana. I want to recognize I want to recognize Cole again. I know I recognized him earlier, but as an executive producer, he's now an executive producer with our company. Cole came to us and his growth over the last 2 years has been absolutely incredible. And what he does for the company is tremendous as well. And we wouldn't be where we are today if it wasn't for Cole. I want to recognize Derek Kingsley. Derek is a tremendous actor, tremendous performer, incredible director as well. And he is his attention to detail is fantastic. Rivals no one. Like, he is literally at the top of the heap when it comes to attention to detail. We would not be where we are today without Derek Kingsley. Gwen Frazier. I call her the monologue queen. It's because if you listen to Angel Flight, if you listen to Fragile Mind season 1, if you listen to Reanima, like, literally she blows it away when it comes to monologues. Everybody's trying to up their game to their game, to Gwen's game. I want to recognize just a couple more folks. Kim Gordon. I want to recognize Kim Gordon, true professional. This year we lost one of our company members, Dick Sewell, who was Kim's partner. And even through that period, we were going through a production period, and we moved some things around, but Kim did not want us to move a lot around. And so, her performance in Telling You of the Beast came shortly after the passing of Dick Sewell, who I'd known for almost 20 years myself. Tremendous director, actor, writer, performer as well. You want to talk about compelling, though, like, incredibly compelling work. Make sure you prevent yourself from being thirsty. Shelby Parker. Shelby Parker came to us as a recommendation from Cole, and Shelby is one of the up and coming, most talented people I have worked with. Who knows from the moment that Shelby receives a script to the moment the production is done, you know that Shelby has done their homework, that they are 100% all in. I love all in work. That's the way it works. There's others. There's so many others. But I do want to just spend 1 second with just talking about, and we're almost done here, we're almost a wrap. But I want to talk about Jamie, my wife, who's also a performer. And this company doesn't exist without her support. And it's her support. And now she's also part of the company, part of the cult so to speak. And I think, and I just want to make sure that she's a tremendous actress. She's a vocal, she's a vocal proponent of everything that we do as well. And again, we wouldn't be here without her. And there's so many more to thank. Directors that have directed, producers that have produced. And 2025 is going to be amazing as we add more of our current company to these more elevated roles within the company. All right. So I just checked again. We're currently at 337 submissions for loved ones. 337 submissions for loved ones. We just received one submission while we were here. Really incredible though. Really incredible. And that is 2025. So in closing, it's been an amazing year. And while it's important for us to look in the past, I believe that success is that you measure success based on where you started and what you started with, and to where you are today in the journey, and then where you are tomorrow in that journey, and then the next day in that journey. And every day we continue to be more and more successful. And that's as far back as we look in the past, because our future is going to be bright and incredible. And it's because of everyone that's here and everyone that eventually will watch this video. So thank you very much for an awesome year-end celebration. It's our first one. And so looking forward to 2025. And who knows? I mean, if we get successful enough, maybe we do 2025 together. Maybe we do that. Jazz hands. All right. Awesome. Very cool. Very cool. We will be, keep looking for information from us. Have a great day. And again, thank you for an awesome 2024.
Bye, everyone. Excited to work with you.
Thank you.
Bye,
Love you all.
everyone.
Bye.